This week, we're going to be tackling the walled garden. When this place was a farm, this would have been the potager, and we'd like to restore it to its former glory, but ideally for free. We're going to start with making vegetable beds so that we can try and grow some food. If you're new to our channel, hello! We're Jazz and George, and these are our twin girls, Rory and Sky. We've bought an abandoned farmhouse in Provence that needs more work than we have money for, so we're doing as much of that work ourselves as we can. We have so much to learn.
That's really sore.
So join us for the ride as we try to fix this old French farm. It is day one of starting Project Vegetable Garden, which is really exciting. That's the dog. Alright, this is the before of the Walls Garden. Before we turn it into a vegetable garden. So we've got an old tree here surrounded by, I think it's an old fig tree surrounded by lots of little trees. We've got broken wall, a nice, I think that's an oak tree. The grass is in pretty bad shape. Old bed, an opening. Some old rubbish. Fig tree here. That has to go, unfortunately, because it's a bit close to that house. And an old trough. And the exit. So we're just going to try and clear out some of the rubbish, like this stuff. And then we might just start pulling back a few of the brambles and bits like here along this side. So yeah, stage one is clear out. So remove rubbish and remove thorns, brambles, like dead plants, things we don't want in here.
Will be easy just to carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is carry it. Oh, it's annoyingly heavy.
Oof.
You alright?
Yeah, that just smacked into my chin.
Sorry.
Alright.
You actually okay?
Yeah.
That's alright, it hit my foot.
It's alright, it just smacked into my chin.
On your bike. Oh, you're going to help, are you?
Oh, brilliant. Right.
When do you think this might be put here? Long enough for the leather saddle to just disintegrate. It's still got tyres on it.
The tyres look quite...
No.
No?
Brakes don't work. But the wheels go round. Oh my word.
That is so funny.
So this is, well, the bell's from Toulon, and this is a Ballis from Saint-Etienne. You can look on the front. That is Ballis from Saint-Etienne. It's got a nice gear lever on it.
What about the bell? Does that work?
WD-40. No, that's just bending.
That is gone.
maybe the frame's okay. It has been out in the provincial weather for a long time. So yeah, we'll wheel this bad boy to the pit of shame. This one's stuck in a tree. Like the tree's grown round it. The tree has grown around through the trellis of it. And this thing is also, this weighs like 400 tons. Don't know how we're going to move that. Jazz is working out on a calculator.
Boobies.
Go up?
Yeah.
Yes to you. Yes. She's free.
Taking all the glory there.
Yeah. Oh, this one's cracked though, that's annoying.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's not a perfect set. All the top comes off. Yes.
Okay, that's good.
The top comes off, so they come as separate bits. Yeah. See? We do want them out of here.
Yeah.
Should we try?
Don't know if
Move the wheelbarrow. Might need extra.
Might need my
hands.
dad.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. Yeah, no, we'll need another person, I think. Okay, but we can move them.
Yeah.
We have the ability.
Oh, it'll be fun to clear this out as well.
What is it?
The trough.
Wow.
Oh, rocks.
Yeah. Yeah. Get that at the bottom. Go right at the bottom there. You see it. That's about to pull that all down.
What?
That's all coming down.
What?
That was literally held up by a vine.
Crikey.
Oh, it stinks. Oh, that stinks.
Don't really want to breathe that in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's what just fell down, those big ones. Right, I think that is it for today.
God, we've made it so much better.
We've cleared. That tree looks better.
There's lots to do in here,
There's
isn't there?
all of that.
For now, we need to go and bath and feed our babies. Put them to bed. We are back at it on a Tuesday morning. And it's nice and sunny today, which is lovely. And my mum has been out this morning and done half the front wall of the garden, which is amazing. And now I'm going to have a go at the second half.
One of the things, well, the reason we're trimming and ripping this all back is because there are loads and loads of the old rocks that form this dry stone wall, that form the wall garden, that are hidden under here, and well, it's playing havoc with the strimmer. It's just ripping the plastic string bit off, but we need to dig those out, really, find them, because we're going to put them back on, and then we can make this actually a nice meadow bank as it's supposed to be, rather than a sort of jumbled heap of rocks and whatnot. But next job is to pick up all these stones, put them in the pile with all the other stones around there, because as they've fallen off, they've sort of just been laid on top like this, and that's not very handy for anybody either. They're, like we saw yesterday, it can just collapse and crumble. So I'm going to just bring the wheelbarrow around and fill it up. We've inadvertently made a step for the dog. Yay!
Whoa!
Whoa! Now where do we put it?
Yeah, exactly. Where are we going with that? Men and their toys. They just wanted an excuse to do this, really. Go driving around the land on the tractor with their big rock. How useful is that to the vegetable garden development? Well, I'll leave that to you to decide.
Talk to me.
Okay, so basically a couple of things. We've got, that's our south facing,
Yeah.
so behind us is our north. We're not going to do raised beds. I think
Okay.
we'll go
Marked out, but just
marked out, but we might edge them with stones, with herbs, like basically we'll edge them.
so we're not going to be building wooden boxes and filling them in with stuff.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're going to go
Going for no
no
dig.
dig. And then they recommend row planting, and you plant north to south,
Yep.
so that your taller crops are at the back,
Yeah.
so that everything gets the maximum sunlight. So if we look at the rows, I'm looking at about 60 centimetres per row of crop, and then a 40 centimetre walkway down it,
Within a bed.
within a bed.
Yeah.
So just that you could, like, because they're long, so you'd need to have a row that you can walk down.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So then in each bed we would account for 3 rows of crops and 2 paths. So you'd have basically here 60 centimetres of crops, 40 centimetres of path, 60 centimetres of crops, 40 centimetres of path,
60 centimetres across, which gives us, if I bring you guys back out here, that's going to point at the stones.
And
yeah.
what I've also added to either side is a 30 centimetre sort of edge, so that we could plant, either we could plant herbs that help like keep pests away,
Yeah.
or we can edge it with stones or wood or something, whatever we want.
Okay.
But basically a 30 centimetre sort of buffer on our
Cool, that's
side.
a big bed.
So that width is repeated across this one, so that's another bed there, and then the same here, so the next one would start here and it ends here.
Nice.
We'd also, I'm planning also for a walkway around the whole of the edge of the wall so that you could access all the beds. We had originally said maybe we'd have like a bigger pathway down the middle.
Yeah, to open out the bottom. Yeah.
Exactly. But this bed,
You don't have to have the bigger pathway. You can just have the bigger opening.
exactly.
So
I'm
it's
thinking
yeah.
you could, we're just making both of these big enough that you could get a wheelbarrow down them, and then we'll just leave enough room at that end so that you can get the wheelbarrow down and through a gate.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah, like a bigger gate down there. Okay, and then we
Yeah.
can adapt where that gate is.
And then I was thinking that that one might be a straight bed potentially, but that these actually come up in a sort of triangle.
Ah.
So this would be more like here.
To match the path, the existing path that we have that cuts
Yeah.
across the garden. And then that
then
one does the same.
The same for that one.
Okay, so they get gradually bigger.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then we
okay, what do you
reinstate
think?
the proper
So we'd
path.
have,
Down there. I think that's lovely.
the only other consideration is just they say
It hit
that hit the
stone. No. Poor camera.
yeah, the only consideration is just that they say there are certain crops like not to plant together, which is why I was like, oh, should I put a break in the beds so they don't grow together? But I think you could just,
I'll plant them right next to each other.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
like just put a natural break in, but without actually breaking the bed, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
This is
Yeah.
good. This is
What do you think?
first proper vegetable garden. I love it.
We've got space down the sides so that if we want to grow like fruit trees against the walls, because
Yeah.
they say that's also quite nice, quite good. And then the last
It'll be very
bit,
shady.
I'll just show you
Yeah.
as well.
In fact, that oak tree is going to cast shade over all of these. That's a point. We're doing this in winter, so we hadn't thought. But that yonder
That's a good point.
oak tree is a shady boy.
That actually might have to go then, because everything says it's got to be like full sun. Let's think about it.
Let's think about it, because it is nice as it is.
I
It's a
do
nice
like
tree.
it too, but then if
And it's been there a while.
But if it's going to ruin that whole bed of plants.
Yeah, but then the sun will be higher most of the time, so it might only be half. I think we kind of look at it this year and see, and then maybe
plant in there.
yeah, and we've got a bit more behind the camera there. That we
No,
can
that's what I was going to show you.
Ooh,
yeah,
encore. Right, let's turn around.
Oh, there's my slipper.
Ah, the dog took a slipper.
This morning, and I've just found. So I was thinking in this corner against the stone wall, I was thinking we'd have a little greenhouse here that we can put little seedlings in, or if we've got sort of particularly delicate plants to keep throughout the winter, like a lemon tree or something like that. And then this sort of triangle of space here, now I don't want everything to be a triangle, it can be a wonky or a circle or whatever, but I was thinking this would become the sort of main terrace area for that gîte. Your little table and chairs are out here, or a little barbecue set or whatever, you know, I don't know, but that would be out in this area.
There's to your left is the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Then we've got space. We've got space to give a terrace.
Yeah.
Lovely. Top-notch work. Now we just got to build it.
Yeah.
That means we can trim it back and get going. Well done, Jess.
Exciting. Think about the bed.
Planning with babies.
What's coming? I feel like I'm going to drop my coffee. Which end should we start? Let's start this one.
Okay. You tell me where and I will hit them in. Well, it's fine as it is. We can always make it bigger in the future.
Alright. That one then.
If you stand down there, you can tell me, or stand up here, you can tell me where these go.
Yeah, alright. So I'll say forward, like as in that way.
Yeah.
Forward about 5 centimeters, about 2 centimeters. Yeah, there.
That's the line.
So forward. Okay, so forward again another 5 centimeters. Quite a bit more. Bit
I
more.
was here.
Yeah, I know. Forward more. Forward more. That's it. Oh, what are we doing?
Ow! That's a hard stone.
Oh, now I feel like I've done this wrong.
Why? It's a straight line, just make it a straight line.
Yeah, but I haven't made it a straight line.
Why not? You just put that one out.
Yeah.
Why were you not lying?
I'm rubbish at straight lines, John. I'm literally rubbish. Back a little bit more there.
What were you lining it up with? Fortunately, I didn't hit it in very hard because I knew that it was wrong, and I think it's about here.
Back more, back more. Back a bit more. Yeah, there you go.
That is all, folks.
I had to adjust the top ones a little bit, just to make them line up, but that's fine.
String looks good.
I feel like Blue's gonna try and chew my string apart or something. I've run out of twine, but the beds are all in, they're marked out, so now I just need to research how to do the no dig bit of it. Like what's the best way to do that? How do I layer things? What do we put on there? And then we'll start that.
And that's slow living.
Do we want to use any of this bit for firewood? Or?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how it burns. We'll keep the big bit.
I'll put that to one side.
Yeah. After Jazz spent ages yesterday very carefully laying out the string to mark out all the beds, Rush Boy over here comes over and strims it and is like, oh, I can go round there. I can go round it, don't worry. But I didn't. I clipped it. That's all the string we have, so I'm going to try and fix it now and repent for my mistakes.
And on that note, we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We really appreciate it. Bye!